Because this is the main device I read chat off of. If net goes down, then, well, it's annoying. They don't allow plane hiking here. There's just no traffic here on today, that is. So, if there's no planes flying, can't really hitchhike on a plane that is stationary on the ground. Do you start streaming from scratch at the beginning of the trip? Yeah, if you mean like a bare channel with no following, then yeah. On the road again. It's a great weather there. It's a beautiful day to be outside. There's a nice breeze, mix of sun and clouds, so you get some cloud cover, then a little bit of sun. Couldn't really ask for a better day. What's up? Well, most people that would stop here would be refueling, and they would be checking in with the FBO at that point, would they not? Cut across an empty field. We'll see. I'd rather not trespass, and field might look empty on like Google Maps, but it could be outdated. It could be agriculture now or something. That portable bike, that would probably be like 30 pounds or something, wouldn't it? And extra space. BR Goat, thanks for the kind words. Well, see what we mean by municipal airports? Here's the runway. See how much security it has? You see why, like, this is a place where you can hitchhike on? Because that's the airport, and here's that's the runway. Not even a fence. What did I do before live streaming? I hitchhiked for the past 4 years on and off, independently, just for my own entertainment. There would be the local football stadium. Where they film all those high school football movies. Classic. When is TwitchCon? Late October. Consider yourself a wanderer? People ask me if I consider myself several different things. I don't really attach labels. I don't really care if you do. You can call me a wanderer. You can call me whatever you want to. I'm just me. Is that more corn? I don't think this would be corn. We were talking about how corn is taller. This would be soy or whatever they're saying, I'm guessing again. How'd they call you a hitchhiker? And that one makes pretty clear sense, because that's what I do on a day-to-day basis is hitchhike, so someone hitchhiking being a hitchhiker seems logical. We have taught Trevor the ways of the corn. We were like, so what did you learn in Ohio on your trip? I learned about corn. how to spot and identify different kinds of corn, and that's about it. Teaching this Canadian kid the ways of the corn. Football. Of course their team is named the Wildcats, because that's a clever name. From 94 as well. Yeah, I'm a 94 kid. Ask airplane guy for a lift. Are you talking about a specific airplane guy or just any airplane guy? I talked to the airplane guy of that FBO for a lift, but there's no one flying, so no one to give you a lift. But yeah, this airport really isn't a destination airport or anything like that. People really aren't flying here for anything. The only thing that you'd get would be people refueling here, if they were like on a longer cross-country kind of flight. You don't know the airplane guy? Everyone knows the airplane guy. And he walked us this way to not be on the other hitchhiker's turf. He was there first. First come, first serve. I could have, with pretty decent certainty, said that I would have been picked up by now if he wasn't there. But he was there first. I'm guessing he's still there. If I do get picked up here, I'm guessing there's a good chance that when I get picked up and drive past the on-ramp that he was at, that he'll still be there. I'm hoping that he won't be there. Watch him be on the next on-ramp. Okay, that would be some crazy Twilight Zone stuff there. Just scare him off. I pretty much did that when I went there to say hi to him. I really just wanted to say hi, ask him where he's from, where he's going, and wish him good luck. But he was just like skirting around me. Didn't want anything to do with me. Made me sad. I'm too scary looking. I know, I'm really intimidating. It's that 6'10" stature, right? Should go to Cleveland. Unfortunately, I won't be. I don't have time to just play too much of a tourist. Gotta get my states in. I do understand I'm missing a lot of really cool things in America. I only have so much time here, and I still have a lot of miles to cover. If he's still there, what are you gonna do? I'm going to a different on-ramp. So if he's at the different on-ramp in the opposite direction of where he was heading, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably, that's gonna really mess with my brain. take him anywhere and teach him to be a true hiker. He doesn't want to talk to me. I just wanted to make a friend. Ask him where he's from. Do like a really short interview with him. And he's like, nope. That's a negative Ghost Rider. Alright, so turn right here. And then just straight until we're at the interstate again. It's probably going to be a slower on-ramp. I think there's less services serving this on-ramp. But we'll actually be able to hitchhike. Where at the other place, we had competition, so we were unable to hitchhike. Now this road sucks for shoulder. Alright, let's walk facing traffic for safety. And there we go. Don't take it personally, I'm not. I thought it was just an interesting interaction. What was it, actually a stream sniper? Yeah. Always facing traffic safer. If you're facing oncoming traffic, that's the traffic that's very close to you as they're driving past. And if someone's not paying attention and gonna sideswipe you or something like that, or clip you completely, you hopefully have enough time where you can take evasive action. Really close to the main road? Yeah, we're close to the interstate now, if that's what you mean. Okay, now it feels a bit hotter. Have you ever made your way through the southeastern states? Yes, yes I have. My hair is a bit squeaky. No! Peppermint chili spaghetti. I don't know if there's gonna be any around here. dangerous those sidewalks. It's not too bad. I can see the cars coming. I give them space when there's a car oncoming, and they give me space as well. That's why I face oncoming traffic. Everyone can see everyone, so you give each other a wide berth. Except for riding aliens in their UFO, as long as they weren't a viewer from Twitch, because that'd be Twitch hiking, and I want to hitchhike into space on the UFO. So if it was a random alien pickup, then yes. If it was a Twitch abduction, then no. What if everyone in the world watched your channel? You'd have to shut down. I know there'd be no cars to pick me up if everyone was watching, because you can't watch Twitch while you drive. So that's true. If we ever grow to that amount, then I'll have to look at something else, you know? We'll see. Average concurrent viewers are like, when I'm hitchhiking, when I like 700 or something like that. If we go from 700 to 7 billion, then we'll have to address that. Their cement trucks are very different here. Very different. As long as this hasn't been in a single ride, 3,400 kilometers or 2,200 miles from Deep River, Ontario, Canada to Lake Louise, Alberta, Canada, over 3 days. How are concrete trucks different? Did you see the one that just drove by here? Looks very different. It's American cement, much heavier. Cement and concrete aren't the same. I believe you're correct. I couldn't tell you the difference, but sounds right to me. So after this, we've got our 3-ish miles in today. That's decent. It's not too bad. It's a nice day for a walk anyway. This is what we do to do proper hitchhiking etiquette. I walked 3 miles for that guy. Gimbal would be cool. I'd break it though. I honestly would just break a gimbal. They're not hardy devices. Meals do I eat a day? I just eat when I'm hungry. Just whatever that is. You plan on getting home? Well, I'm in America. I live in Canada, so across the border. This road is too narrow. It's not too bad. No, this is the part that I don't like too much. It doesn't give me really room to evade if I need to. The rest is fine, but this with the barrier is kind of annoying. They give me lots of room? Yeah, I shoulder checked before that. Made sure there's no oncoming traffic, so they could give me lots of room, otherwise I'd kind of hop into the ditch and make it so they can stay in their lane. See, I do complain about American infrastructure not having sidewalks and stuff like that. This isn't a road I'd expect to have a sidewalk on. You can't complain about this. This is a country road. Alright. So there is a service. This would be my on-ramp up here, not next set of lights, or just after the next set of lights, maybe. There's a gas station. That's a good thing. Next ramp is mediocre at best. Well, the other one was occupied. So. Oh, I see we've got some John Denver. Country roads. Take me home to the place I belong. Would be hitchhiking in the illegal states? No, because I wouldn't live stream myself doing something illegal. How much food do you carry? A little bit of almonds. I think I got a couple of bars or something on my backpack too. Sign. Junction 74. That's what I want. the accident later, would you get banned and arrested? Probably not. You going by Columbus? No, I will not, unfortunately. I'm going to be missing a decent amount of questions. Right now I'm mostly focusing on what's around me, and when there's a break in traffic I'll look at the chat. But the shoulder isn't very wide. Rather than staring at my phone the whole time and getting hit by a car, I'm mostly looking up ahead of me. I see this big oversized load. Should probably pay attention. Give them a wide berth. Alright, well, where I was before it said Indianapolis 82, now it says Indianapolis 84. We're going backwards, boys. But I think I'll just walk right onto the on-ramp, get my bag down. I need to hydrate, but we'll get out there now. I have a feeling it's going to be a fairly slow on-ramp. So let's just get out there and see what we can find. Busy little road. It says you can't hitchhike on the road. It says you can't be a pedestrian past that point. It doesn't say you can't hitchhike. Sorry, I mean in Nevada it says you can't solicit on the road, but nothing about stores. That's the thing about it says you can't solicit on the roadway, but the roadway is defined as the lane of traffic. So if you're on the shoulder, or the sidewalk, or anything like that, then it's fine. Wait, did someone say this was narrow? This is a great on-ramp. That is a sexy shoulder. Jeez, you guys are picky. It's a 90-degree on-ramp with a nice, wide, beautiful, enticing shoulder. If the other hitchhiker's still there, no way to tell. If I do get picked up and they drive me past that point, I'll try to look and see. Pretty sweaty. That doesn't help. It does not help. Sweet. What time is it? There's a ton of people taking this off ramp. I guess they must be coming home from work or something. I'm sweaty. That's not nice. Stand up backpack, how you feeling today? Not very good. Alright, well, let's just that. Timer started, yep. Start the timer. Get my backup phone out so I can interact without squatting down. Oh, babe. Bet police come fast? Probably not, but it could happen. Police will interact with you if you're hitchhiking pretty frequently. Most of the time, they're just seeing what's up. It's fine hitchhiking here. You just want to make sure you're not homeless. I don't think that's exactly it. I just want to make sure you're okay and that you're not a threat to other people. The microphone is a Rode VideoMic Me. Donation height. Nope. Car first. Wow, JR, thanks for the $10 donation. Admire what you're doing. I really appreciate that $10 donation. That's extremely generous of you. It's a large donation. Thank you. Thank you, JR. Fapping machinery, yeah. It's not pulling over for me. They're just pulling, like he was up there and drove straight through. It's not for me. Those trucks are the reason why some on-ramps have the no parking signs. Some will just park there and sleep overnight on those on-ramps, and that's not really what the on-ramps are made for. So you'll see on some on-ramps like the no parking, no parking, no parking. It's not really for people to like just quickly stop and pick someone up. That's fine. They just don't want trucks just parking there. Jay Starcher, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Twitch Tigers, and thanks for the support. Appreciate that, Jay Starcher. You see those trucks stop? Yeah, they don't necessarily want you to do that. There's specific spots made for trucks to stop at. On-ramps aren't really one of them. But I do understand why, like, if you've driven all day, you can't find a truck, an appropriate truck stop to stop at. You just take an off-ramp off, drive across the street, and then go from there. Someone pulls over and they're going 20 miles. You get in? Yeah, 20 miles is decent. That's a decent ride. Definitely 20 miles. Now, like 2 miles to 5 miles would be a case-by-case basis. Hitting during rush hour, that's okay. We'll see what we can get. Another donation hype. Thank you guys for notifying me my donations aren't making noises right now. Penguin! Thanks for the $7.77 donation. You missed mine yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry. Deserve recognition, I feel bad. I actually do. No worries at all, but gladly sending this because of what you're doing is awesome. Well, thank you so much for the donation today, the $7.70 donation today, and the one I missed the other day. Sorry. I do really appreciate that. It's very generous. Also, I don't know if you saw the dude hitchhiking, but the extent of his thumb being out was like this much. He was just like this. That is not really like doing too much. If someone's just passing by, you just look like you're kind of holding your hands next to you, like your thumb is like barely sticking out there. You want to be like prominent. Like, it should be very, very clear that you're trying to solicit a ride. We should have just sat there and filmed him hitchhike as a case study for what not to do. I'm sorry, dude, if you're watching, but it's a case study for what not to do. Whoa, you guys. Halter Chop, thanks for the $5 donation. What are your plans for the 100th day friendo? I don't know yet. Thanks so much for the $5 donation. Hitchhike? I feel like I should do something, I just don't know what I want to do. You guys are being crazy with the donations. Thank you very much. "24-hour stream, do it?" I don't know what to do for 24 hours, man. What would I even do? I'm not gonna hitchhike at night. Was the guy still there? Well, when I first got there, I saw he was there. So I went to the gas station, got a Snickers bar, ate that, sat for a little bit, walked back over there. He was still there. I tried to talk to him. He was not interested in talking. So then I left, walked to an airport. There was no traffic that day, so I couldn't hitchhike a flight if there's no flights. So then I walked to the on-ramp before that other on-ramp. I walked 3 miles just to avoid the guy because he had first dibs to the on-ramp. He was there first. And then now I'm here. So I don't know if he's still there. If I do get picked up, I'll try and see if I can see if he's still there, but I'm not sure. So you have to hitchhike and also get bingo. Get bingo. I don't get it. What am I missing? Q&A for 24 hours. Like right now, we're playing Q&A right now. Like I'm available for questions and answers while I'm hitchhiking. I don't know. Like if I'm not hitchhiking, I don't know. I can fill it with 24 hours of questions and answers. If you could clear microphone, where is it? It's plugged into my headphone jack on my phone. It's a directional shotgun microphone, so it's pointed this way. It should cut out a decent amount of the ambient noise because it's directional. Can you imagine if you hitchhiked on the same ramp as him and got picked up in a few minutes? Yeah. With that said, he was an interesting fellow. So I don't know if you would have done much. Do a hitch challenge, day 100? Hitch without your thumb. I've hitchhiked plenty of times with my thumb. That's like networking a ride. You go to a service station or something and you just talk to people. That doesn't use your thumb. Have you ever have a girlfriend? Yes, I have. Bet a plane landed on their own, you hitched on that. I'd be so jealous. Do you sleep, do? Do sleep, I do. But sleep, do, I yes do. Orgic, thank you for gifting us up to Penguin. Penguin, welcome to the Checkers. And Orgic, thanks for gifting. That says that's your 69th gifted sub. We got that 69. We'll probably be hitchhiking up 69 in a little bit. all the way to Indianapolis, but anywhere west of Healthy, I would do it too. There's three exits of Healthy, anywhere west of Healthy. Now, I'm documenting across the hitchhike, so I have a little camera on me. I don't want to be able to do it with the camera. Cool. Yeah, sounds good. I got one. Just 3 exits. Bag in the back seat, okay? Yeah. Alright, thank you very much for grabbing me.
Oh, you're good, man. I had people help me out, so I gotta ask.
Yeah.
Where are you hitchhiking from? Why you got a camera?
Alright, so I'm from Canada. I've hitchhiked the past 4 years through 25 countries now. Always by myself, no camera. And I just want to show people what hitchhiking's like. So the past 99 days now, I've been hitchhiking through the US, through 37 states now. And just to show people what hitchhiking's like. Has a bad reputation. No one really does it anymore, so decided to show people what it's like. What's your name, by the way?
Jeremiah Johnson. Yours?
Jeremiah Johnson. Trevor Daniluk. Nice to meet you.
You too, Courtney.
So do you usually pick up hitchhikers when you see them?
Yep.
Yeah. All the time, or is there still a judgment call?
It depends who's in the car with me.
Okay.
If I'm by myself, I'll pick anybody up.
Anyone up?
I don't give a shit what you look like, how bad you look. If I'm heading your way, fucking man, hop in the car. I don't care.
Yeah.
If it's my wife or the kids in the car, I'm very judgmental.
That makes sense. Would you have picked me up with your wife and kids? Okay.
I would have picked you up, but I could tell you know, it all depends on how you dressed and what you look like.
Yeah, hitchhiking is appearance-based. Actually, at the exit up here, the reason I was on that ramp, I got dropped off at that ramp, and there's a guy that was hitchhiking there, and if you're there, you get prior, like, you're the first come, first serve on the ramp. I can't be anywhere past that sign where I was staying next to. So he had priority, but he was not going to get picked up in a while. Actually, I'm curious if he's still there.
We'll have to look and find him.
Yeah. I went to just say hi and see, wish him luck, and he wouldn't say a single word to me. He just kind of skirted around me. I just wanted to say hi. This is where the guy is up there. If you see, we can see if he's there. Don't see him.
So now, why do you hitchhike?
I started hitchhiking because I hated the Greyhound bus, and I can usually hitchhike faster than the Greyhound bus goes.
Okay.
Hey, well, he's not there. Hopefully got picked up. Have you ever hitchhiked yourself? You said you've been in kind of situations where people have helped you before.
I mean, I tend not to, but I've had to, here or there. If your car breaks down, you ain't really got a choice. You got to get home.
Yeah.
I just look at it as, man, it's a good deed.
It definitely is.
If I'm going your way, what the hell's it matter?
Yeah.
As long as you don't act too stupid. I've had to kick a few people out. Like, no,
have you?
Get the fuck out of the car.
Like they were in, you were going, and you're like, changed my mind, or as soon as they got in, you're like,
no, it was start talking to him. You realize I shouldn't let this person in my car.
Oh, okay.
One of those, and I'll stop at the next. I've only ever had to kick one guy out in the middle of the highway. Like, no, dude, get the fuck out of my car.
What did he do to make you, like, right now out of the car? If it's a weird talk, then you have to talk about it.
No, he was just high as, I don't care. He was just high as a kite and started acting stupid, and I went, no. Because I could tell, I'm like, man, you got to act all right. I could tell he was messed up.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, man, I'll be good. And then he just like, you can't kick me out of the car. Fuck, I can, dude. It's my car. Get out. I was like, I'll pick you up. Now you're acting stupid. Just dumb shit. And other people, I've just been like, all right, man, well, you can just tell.
Yep.
You just got to be, I always think there's got to be a good judge of character. That's why, if someone, there's been one or two people I've been like, just don't, you've taken a shower in the past week,
Yep. Yes,
kind
I
of shit.
have.
You can look at somebody and tell them.
Yeah, I put a conscious effort into looking like someone that you would actually want to sit next to in your car.
Right.
Because
I've done. It doesn't done. I don't view it as the smartest choice in the world anymore, but that's because the world's fucked up. But it's just the same as I'm willing to pick you up. People who hitchhike gotta be, you don't. Someone pulls up in a certain car, you're just like, I don't know if I really want to ride with them.
Yeah, definitely. And then with that said, like everyone thinks the world is more fucked up these days than it has been in other days. I don't think it's any more dangerous to hitchhike now than it was in the 60s and 70s. I just think anything bad that does happen just gets so much more publicized.
Yes, it does. And it isn't any worse. It's just you got to be careful.
Yeah.
But I'm one of them gun-toed Americans. I'm like, I'd hitchhike, but I'd be carrying, but I don't.
Yeah.
I just, what's the most that you can happen? You can kill me, all right.
Yeah. We're all gonna go someday, aren't we?
Yeah.
So you're just on your way home from work right now?
Yep, I work in Cincinnati. I actually live damn near in Richmond, Indiana, but so that's why at St. Leon I head north. But
Okay.
if you want, I can take you all the way to Richmond and up to I-70. But
Richmond and I-70. Where is that? Sorry, I'm just gonna pull out a phone.
I'll show you. Because 70 runs right into. We're here.
Yeah.
I live here. 70's up here because that's where Richmond is, and both of them run into Indianapolis.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I mean, you're just heading north or just west.
I was gonna go through Indianapolis. Got a viewer from the channel there, and then
You got
probably
what?
someone who watches the thing I make lives there. So we're gonna meet
Crash
up.
on their house.
Yeah, and then head north to Michigan tomorrow.
What part of Canada are you from?
Near Vancouver. Have you been to Canada before?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which parts? What part?
I was young. 16, 17, I don't remember.
Oh, okay, all right.
It's all freaking wilderness. Niagara Falls, of course.
Okay,
and then
yeah.
We went up through to some state parks, but Mom and Dad went home and I went with a friend. They were done camping, so I really truly can't tell you.
Is that have you traveled internationally outside of that?
I have not.
No.
I've traveled all over the United States, but
All over, like, have you hit all the states now, or?
I've been to like 40 of them.
40,
I haven't been to Hawaii or Alaska.
Yeah.
I don't think we made it all the way out to California, but that was all when I was young. We went out and see Mount Rushmore.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We used to go like for a month in a camper and drive around the country and stay a couple days in place.
Yeah.
See shit. Badlands.
Yeah.
That's actually probably my favorite place in the States.
Badlands out there?
Mm-hmm. I just think they're real pretty and shit. That's all. I mean, there ain't nothing there.
Yeah, hence the Badlands.
Yeah, but it just looks cool.
Yeah, we've got Badlands up in Alberta, Canada as well. They call them that as well. And it's interesting landscape. You don't get that in too many places.
Right.
Yeah, so it's unique.
Yeah. That or I guess the Carolinas are real nice.
Like, have you been out to like the Outer Banks, North Carolina?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love it out there.
I do. Or I lived in Texas for about 7 months working for a union sheet metal worker, and it was work down there. And I lived there for 7 months. That's probably my favorite state to live in.
So have you lived in a few states then?
I lived in Texas for 7 months, lived in Michigan for 6, but I ended up getting married and staying in Cincinnati. I was traveling for a while just because it's more money.
Yeah.
You work 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, usually when you're traveling out of town. So
What industry are you in?
sheet metal.
Sheet metal,
I do, like in Michigan, I was putting on siding panels, architectural work. Right now I work for an architectural contractor. In Texas, I was welding, making oil stuff for oil rigs.
Okay.
So. So now what do you do for a job?
Back home in Canada, I sell outdoor gear and apparel, things to make you comfortable outside. Now with the documentation I've made, it's kind of breaks even. usually I save up money working home in Canada, quit that job, go travel for X amount of months, or kind of up to close to a year. Then I go back home, get another job, get another apartment, save up money, quit the job. Like there's a cycle, but on this trip now it's kind of like money kind of stays where it's at. Usually it goes down every day. Now it kind of.
Because you get like make money off YouTube or something.
Through Twitch where I stream the content at. I make a little bit of money, which is enough to sustain a hitchhiker.
Right, you don't need
too much. Yeah.
Have you eaten lately?
I did have a nice breakfast. I went out for a proper sit-down meal, so I spoiled myself. At Bob Evans, I think. Is that what it's called? Is that a place?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I don't really like Bob Evans, but yes.
No.
Have you eaten Skyline while you were in Cincinnati?
I did go to Skyline, yeah. Okay. What do you think of Skyline?
Skyline and Gold Star are one and the same.
Okay.
Don't put that on Twitch, so don't get all mad at
Okay, man.
it. The Cincinnatian says it's one and the same. Everybody has that argument.
Yeah.
I mean, they are different, but it's not like, oh my god, I gotta have Gold Star. Skyline sucks.
Yeah, everyone from my channel was telling me to go to Skyline. They're like, you have to go there, but the other half of people were like, it's horrible and you're gonna have a horrible time, a few hours later. Oh.
Come to the car. I mean, it's Skyline. It's hot dogs and
Yeah, I had.
with chili on. It isn't chili, but that's what they call it.
What do you call it? I thought it was decent. Everyone said that the chili is you either love it or hate it.
It's not actual chili.
I guess, yeah.
It's chili has beans in it.
Okay. Because then I got like the spaghetti and beans and thing.
Yeah, that was in 5-way.
Yeah, that's it. 5-way. That's what I got. This your on ramp. Yeah, I'll probably just keep going down the 74.
Fine. If you haven't eaten, I'll buy you a sandwich if you want one.
I'll really appreciate that, but
you're good.
I'll be okay.
I just always choose what I offer, man.
Yeah. That's extremely generous of you. Thank you for the offer, though.
Well, I mean, it's one of those, man.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for the ride. I really do appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
Now, as part of the documentation process, do you mind if we get a quick picture together just to show the different types of people that pick up a hitchhiker?
Man, I don't care.
Cool. Alright. I'll give you that. And I'll give you a card in case you do want to see what the stuff I
Sure.
make is.
I mean, I don't really care, but the kids will find it awesome.
Yeah. So,
My kids watch all that stuff.
it's twitch.tv/Hitch_Live. That second dot should be a /
Okay.
Staples decided to.
Screw you over.
Yeah. Thanks, Staples.
Here we go. I'll tell them, man. I'll look it up.
Alright. Just give me a sec on the backpack and I'll be out of there. Smart move, now shutting the door so you have all your items. Like, really, if they wanted to run away with it with the door open, they could. And the act of accelerating quickly would probably shut the door anyway, but yeah. What a really nice guy. Offered to buy me a sandwich, too. Extremely generous. He's still got a bit of a drive to get home. It's quite the commute. Hit Cedar Point? Yeah, a few people have told me to go to Cedar Point. I don't think I'll be making it there, but we'll see. On ramp looks good here. Nice wide shoulder. Now, of course, they don't believe in crosswalks here and like that, so I'll have to get across the road. Yeah, he didn't care about the card thing. So he's got kids and they like that stuff. Whatever that stuff is. Need a shoulder remote. I think that would be a good one. Alright. So, show you what I'm looking at here. There's a sign, I can't walk past that sign, so we'll stand before that sign. Alright, about, yeah, that's a nice wide shoulder. Good line of sight, slow traffic. It's a 90-degree on-ramp, so they do have to make a solid turn before they come here, so they have to slow down to a very slow speed. So, it checks off your line of sight, your slow speed, your wide shoulder. This is what I look for. With that said, with on-ramps, you kind of get your on-ramp and you got to deal with whatever the on-ramp is. You don't get much say in the matter. I just want to drink some water right now. Oh, well, there it goes. Starting another sign when I get the sign out? Alright, we're just drinking first. Oh god. There we go. Signs out, set the timer. Sunglasses off. We're hitchhiking. Okay. You realize you're in Indiana? We made it? 38, 12 to go. People working on emotes. We have a few people that kind of working on like some temporary emotes, stuff like that. Little Runky, if you have some ideas, send me your Impact Velocity a message about emotes. I do appreciate that. We do need emotes. We've got like 20 total slots, and we've got 3 emotes. Look like a silhouette. Yeah, I look like a silhouette to you, not less so to the cars. So your point of view is down there, looking up directly at the sun. So I'm going to be silhouette. They're kind of a bit more level to me. The sun is still pretty high. I understand that's not the best point of view for you guys. I just don't know what a better, like when the sun's behind me and I'm hitchhiking, I don't know how to make it better for you guys. But they can see me just fine. Down just a touch to get the sun out of there. But then if I stand up, I gotta be way back here for you to see me. We can do that though, I guess. I'll read off my backup phone. charging the solar charger actually do? Not that much, and I'm not even using it right now because I don't like it. I'm just gonna mail it home. Realistically, here's the situation. I get about 3 days out of my batteries, okay? That solar charger doesn't give me a 4th day, so it doesn't really matter. Did I signal saying no to you? Is that why you nod? No, I'm nodding to say hello to them. Be interactive with the people driving past, not just doing a 1,000-yard stare and staring off into the distance. I try to actively get a ride rather than doing nothing. Hitchbot's down again. Perfect. You don't have to wear glasses and squint at this angle? That's true, but I still will be kind of in a shadow with the sun here, even if they can see me better. Those guys are driving as a team, so both seats are taken. I couldn't legally ride with them. Do drivers acknowledge you? About half of them do. Yeah, solar chargers aren't that efficient. Like, this is a 21 watt solar charger. You're not going to get 21 watts essentially ever. Even in ideal conditions, you're not going to get 21 watts out of it. I think we've tested them, they get more like 12 to 14 in like ideal conditions with the, like, you know, high, like peak daylight, noon, direct facing the sun. It just isn't worth it. It's not worth the weight and the space. Has anyone asked to pat me down before? No. I've had people ask to see my ID before. Been in Alabama, and if so, which part? North, south, South Alabama, along the Gulf Coast. What's the one in your picture? That picture was made when I was in Oregon, and the start of the trip, there wasn't a plan to hitchhike through all 50 states. The plan, like, I just want to show people what hitchhiking is like, and the whole first, like, several weeks of the trip was hitchhiking down Highway 101 down the West Coast. So, hashtag 101 is the highway I was hitchhiking down. We're going to Wisconsin? I don't know yet. Someone tried to rob you. No. Cities have the highest number of creepy drivers you turn down? You make it sound like it's a daily occurrence. I've only had what I'd say is 2 creepy drivers I've turned down. One was exclamation point creepy driver. He's not stopping for me. So he turned off the off ramp and then pulled back onto the on ramp. He's just stopping because he has to do something with his truck. The guy who had his dick in his hand when he pulled over. Head to Indy? Probably Indianapolis. Yeah. Any clips from Storage Wars? Yeah, there was one that was popular with the one guy that freaked out and then left, the guy that was supposed to drive me to Boston. So, good times. She's toasty. And there's not too much breeze right now. Truck's up behind you, I'm aware of that, and I addressed the situation by saying he didn't stop for me. He took the off-ramp up, and when a truck takes the off-ramp up and immediately onto the on-ramp and pulls over, that's because they're stopping for a specific reason. Here's a request you had for a hitch. People don't request really anything out of a hitchhike. Getting a car with Creepy Driver would have been dope content. Exclamation point Creepy Driver was on day one of Hitchhiking America. I had like 5 people watching. Young Mev, my condolences for your grandmother. My face when you so you got shot by his nephew at 38 years? Yeah. Okay. Shooting your nephew. Yeah. I hate when bugs fly into your ear. If they like fly into you and you're kind of like just swap them off, but like if it's the ear, then you can hear it and it feels weird. Dex, you're a troll too. Don't even, man. Oh man. It's like flat air right here. Not a smidge of wind right now. There was a really nice breeze today. What happened to the breeze? I like the breeze. Now it's gone. That truck didn't stop for me, as I was explaining. Came off the on-ramp, or off the off-ramp, and drove straight across the street, back onto the on-ramp and pulled over. He pulled over for a reason off of the interstate to stop for something. There we go, standard for standing. Tired for standing. You get used to it. I stand almost all day, every day, so you get used to standing. But yes, it does feel good to sit down at the end of the day, or take a break, sit down in some air conditioning. It should be a bit less than 81 miles now, because I just got a 10-mile ride? 15-mile ride? I don't like it when the sun's low on my back, because that does make me a silhouette. You guys can see it. It's not as bad for the drivers yet, but it will be as the sun gets lower. They won't be able to see me. Like, they can see that there's a person there, but they can't see like what I look like. breaking any world records. I think I looked at this at one point. They used to have like Guinness Book of World Records for hitchhiking. The problem is it's very hard to prove them. Like anyone could say anything. Yeah, I've hitchhiked 600,000 miles in my life. Okay, cool. Anyone could say that. I tell you guys I've hitchhiked over 100,000 kilometers. But really, that's just me telling you that. I can't prove those numbers. I keep in contact with some of my drivers, and they can be like, yeah, I totally picked you up in this country here and drove you here, but I cannot confirm all those rides. On this trip, this is pretty confirmable because it's all live streamed, but that's an exception to the rule. Tour sites you want to see on the rest of this trip? Yeah, stuff like Yellowstone and stuff like that, like really out there nature stuff. The problem being, I'm guessing there isn't the best cell reception, which would make it so I couldn't really stream there. So we'll see. AS Clouds, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Twitch Hikers, and thanks for the support. Ever hitch alone with someone? In general, I like hitchhiking alone because it gives me 100% freedom every single day to do what I want whenever I want to. If I feel like walking 10 miles to the next spot, then I can do that. If I want to pay for a bus or whatever, I can do that. If I feel like quitting hitchhiking because I'm like, I feel tired, I can do that. If you another person there, you have to take their wants and needs into consideration. And I just like the freedom of hitchhiking. It's a big part of what I like. But I do like hitchhiking. The only person I've hitchhiked with for more than like one ride is Emily, and we've caught 18 rides. I do really like hitchhiking with her. She also accelerates the hitchhiking process. Is it hard to hitch with more than one person? It'll be harder with two. I average 20 to 30 minutes in 900 rides. In my 18 rides with Emily, it's not the largest sample size, but 18 rides is a decent sample size. Average wait time is more in the 10-minute range. Gonna hitch Alexander Supertramp's route to Alaska. I don't know what his route is, and I'm not sure how I'm getting to Alaska yet. The most logical way would be to hitchhike through Canada, which is what I believe he did, but we'll see. Yeah, you thought it'd be longer with two people. Maybe on average, for the average person, it would be longer with two people. Maybe Emily is the exception. She is pretty charming, isn't she? What have I done? What do you have to say at the U.S. Customs? You want to hitch U.S. or Canada? Well, I took the ferry from Victoria to Port Angeles. They're like, what are you doing? I'm like, traveling down the West Coast, because that was the extent of my plans. I had a month of travel insurance because I was just going to hitchhike down to California, show people what hitchhiking was like. If I didn't like it, I'd stop it there. If I did like it, I'd keep going. So the extent of my plans, I decided to hitchhike down the coast. They're like, how long are you going to be here? I'd said approximately a month. That's how long my travel insurance goes for. And they said that's okay. And now I changed my plans to extend it. But I'm allowed to do that. But that was the extent of my plans at that point. Opa DK, thank you for gifting a sub to Fruoma. Fruoma, welcome to Twitch Hikers. And Opa DK, thank you for gifting that sub. I appreciate that. Gina, yeah, what do we got? Just 2 rides today. So, I don't know how far we've made it. Not that far. Hopefully we'll make it to Indianapolis. We're in Ohio. I think we actually crossed into Indiana. I'll have to update the title. Someone told me we crossed into Indiana, which means we've now hitchhiked in 38 states. 12 to go. 12 to go, guys. Just a dozen left. Where's the border sign? I don't know. We were talking. We might have missed it. Have you been to Iowa yet? Yes. I get Iowa and Idaho mixed up, but yes, I have been to Iowa. Sovadirit, thank you for the $20 donation. Wow. Keep it up. Keep safe. This stream is so addicting. Love. Well, much love sent back your way, Sovadirit. I really appreciate that $20 donation. That's extremely generous of you. I will keep it up. I will keep safe. I do appreciate the kind words and the donation. Thank you. Get to why aren't you going back to Cali since that's your best sweat? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I did go to Zombie Burger in Iowa. It was got an interesting burger there. The Great Shed.